So hello everyone, and welcome again to Genuine APBT. And what I want to do in today's video is just give you guys a very general reason why I created this YouTube channel. Who you're looking at here is Ordonez's Kickstart registered name. His call name is Zypher. He is a heavy bred Sorrells Wood Gardner, Beauty and the Beast. Boudreaux, just going over some significant bloodlines in his pedigree. Boudreaux and Bassett's Tramp Red Boy through Cottingham and Marlowe. But actually, I would call him a Sternbent's Centennial Kennel Dog through HumboldtPitBulls.com. I will include the link in the description. I wanted to showcase Zypher on this channel, and I wanted you all to navigate this process that I'm going to be taking with him. He is about 3.5 years old, and I have waited this long purposely before I decided to breed him, because I wanted to see his temperament, most of all his health, which is equally important, his eagerness to work hard and to train hard and to pull hard like he's pulling now. He's right at about 56 pounds, which is a strong, large dog, large pit bull. It's still very well within the standards. So I want to get him down maybe another 4 or 5 pounds in about a 8 to 12 week exercise program and raw feeding program, and we'll have more videos on that. Please forgive the movement of the camera. I am trying the absolute best to walk him and hold the camera with the other hand. Some of the things that we're going to be covering on this channel is how important is a pedigree and how much emphasis should I put on a pedigree, who has the exclusive rights to the pit bull name, what is gameness, and how can I tell the difference between gameness, athleticism, intensity, and willingness to work. What is a true and legal way to find out if your dog is game here in 2019? A lot of things like that. And so just wanted you to check him out, wanted you to see him. He's an excellent dog. Like I said prior, we have decided to breed him, and we are working on making the absolute best breeding with him that would work. Again, you don't want to be irresponsible and breed dogs that you haven't really checked out, that you haven't checked for health and temperament and conformation and eagerness to work and intensity. You only want to breed that. You only want to breed that type of dog. You never want to breed a dog that is lackadaisical and relaxed and has no intensity at all, because you're going to be breeding against the standard. The dog has to be intense. He has to be athletic. He has to be human friendly, and hopefully here you're going to see that. I'm going to purposely pull him back here, and there's a stranger walking towards us with an umbrella, and Zypher should be just fine. He wants to go down this street, but he should be just fine. He should even ignore him. There we go. Hello. And that's what you want. You want a dog that's intense, that has a tight pedigree, that has great standards, but you want him to be people loving. That is an absolute must, especially here in the city. It is dense with people, and it is dense with other animals and dogs, and a lot of irresponsible dog owners that don't control their dogs. They don't manage them well, so you have to think for them, because they don't think. If you love the breed and you want to preserve the breed, and you don't want there to be breed-specific legislation against the American Pit Bull Terrier, then you should do everything in your part to make this dog shine, to showcase the good qualities of this dog, and making him acceptable in society, because he deserves that. He's an awesome dog. The American Pit Bull Terrier is an awesome dog. He's the best dog, in my opinion. He's the most stable dog, the most intense dog, the most loyal dogs, the healthiest dogs. They're very secure in themselves. They don't unnecessarily bark. They're not yappers. They're just the best. So if you love that about these dogs, then please be responsible dog owners with them. Try your best to do that. We're going to talk about a bunch of other stuff also on this channel. I'm going to be uploading once a week a bunch of different content, especially on feeding, exercising, the necessity of socializing, even a lot of information that I believe is bad. I don't know everything, of course, and I don't think there is one particular person or one particular breeder that knows it all. If you do hear people say, I'm the best and I know everything and only me and only I and only my dogs, I would suggest to go opposite of that direction. Go to a breeder that's transparent, that has knowledge of the breed and that wants to better the breed, that is extremely responsible in selecting who owns his dogs or who he sells to, if he sells at all. And that's the thing. One of the easiest ways to find out if it's a professional breeder and a breeder that really cares about the actual American Pit Bull Terrier, the genuine American Pit Bull Terrier, that's what you want. How you doing? All right. And so that's what you want. You want a breeder that is really looking out for the dog, really looking out for the breed, not looking out to make money and for his best interest. This should be interesting because we're walking right next to a veterinarian clinic, so people freak out when they see him. There's a lady with their dog, and that's good. She's carrying him, but he's pretty dog tolerant. He's not an extremely dog hot pit bull or American Pit Bull Terrier. He's very smart, actually, and he knows the difference of a threat and just a dog next to him. And I love that about him. That's a quality that not every American Pit Bull Terrier has. He happens to have it, and I love that. It's one of the reasons I want to breed him also, because I want to preserve that. I want a bloodline that's going to have that quality in the genetics. A smart dog, a dog that understands the difference, an intelligent dog. And just for historical purposes, I don't condone dogfighting. Any illegal activity is not condoned by me or by this channel, and I am never going to make references to do that. But I will talk about the history of this dog, and in the history, there is dog matching or dog fighting. And so you have to know the history in order to be able to preserve the breed now. You just absolutely have to know it. If you're ignorant of the history, you're going to have ignorance throughout the board, and you will not be able to handle this dog. You'll think that you bought a cute little puppy, and when he's anywhere past 4 or 5 months, he can do damage to another dog or to your yard, to your fence, anything that he decides to do it to. But if you know the history, then you know how to contain your dog and you know how to manage him properly, and you'll love him more. It'll make you a better dog owner. So I just wanted you to check him out, take a good look at him. It's a beautiful dog. Yeah, so historically, going back to that, many dogmen would look for, he's taking a break, good boy. I want to play on this grass. We're not working out hard today. He's just out here on a walk with me, not particularly walking hard or playing or working out hard. It's about 96 degrees, 98 degrees in the sun here in Southern California, so it's not the most ideal for him to be working out hard. I just wanted to bring him on an easy walk. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay, got a little tangled up. Hang on. Hang on. Sit. Sit. You have to also have a dog that listens. You see how it listens? Stay. Let me drop the leash for a second. And he's good. It's great to have a dog that's intense, but you need to have a dog that's manageable. Let's go. He has to be able to listen, especially here in the inner city. I'm not saying that if you're out in the country with tons of acres, you're going to be irresponsible. Heck no. I think a lot of our pit bull brothers are doing a fantastic job, man, especially in the South. You know, there's some guys that are just super knowledgeable and that have great YouTube channels, and I would mention it, but I'd rather ask him for permission before I even mention it. But they're doing a great job. They know a lot about the dogs, more than I do, or they have a better way of communicating it. They have a different perspective on them because they saw different things, experienced them in a different way. Like I said, I've always had the dogs, but in the inner city. I've always had them where it's dense with population, and so it's a different dynamic. Anyways, I hope you're interested in some of these topics, and you will come back to visit us here on Genuine APBT. If you want to hear these topics and you want to see how Zypher progresses on his workout, his 10 to 12 week workout or 8 to 12 week workout, and feeding, and how his conditioning changes, stay with us. I will be posting stuff maybe twice a week, you know, maybe even more than that. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of that. Okay, and like always, know them, love them, and raise them responsibly. Thank you.